There are currently 4 Americans held or missing in Iran, and the U.S. government and their families have been pleading for their freedom. Jason Rezaian is a Washington Post journalist. He was born in the San Francisco Bay Area, arrested in 2014 along with his wife, Yegena, who was later released. When he was finally charged, he was indicted for espionage and for collaboration with a hostile government, charges that the State Department calls absurd. Much of his trial has taken place in secret. He's been held at Abedini Prison, a notorious prison in North Tehran, often used for political dissidents. His family says he has suffered long interrogations and abuse that have led to physical and psychological health problems. Amir Hekmati is a former U.S. Marine born in Arizona who was arrested in 2011 when he was visiting family there. He disappeared for weeks and then appeared on Iranian television, confessing, his family says, under duress to having worked for the CIA. He was charged in 2012 with spying and sentenced to death, the first American sentenced to death in Iran in more than 30 years. That charge was later reduced to cooperation with a hostile government, and he was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Saeed Abedini, an Iranian American, is a Christian pastor born in Iran who lived in Idaho. His charges relate to his conversion to Christianity from Islam and to his work with home churches in Iran. He was arrested in 2012, his second arrest in the country, and in 2013 he was charged with attempting to undermine the government and sentenced to 8 years in prison. His family says he's been subjected to physical beatings. Robert Levinson is an American, a former FBI agent and contractor for the CIA. He vanished in 2007 on the island of Kish, which belongs to Iran, while investigating cigarette smuggling. Videos and photographs released in 2011 showed him bearded, shackled, and in an orange jumpsuit. In 2015, his son testified on Capitol Hill saying that because of his service to the U.S. government had a moral obligation to secure his release. U.S. officials have raised the cases of all 4 Americans with their Iranian counterparts multiple times, including on the sidelines of the Iranian nuclear negotiations. But, to the criticism of some, the U.S. did not make their cases a part of the nuclear talks.